T&D Sports, an exclusive video broadcast.
T&D Sports Video presents the high school football playoff game of the week. Today it's the Bulldogs of Lindenhurst High traveling to Lake Ronkonkoma to take on the Sachem North Arrows. Hi everyone and welcome to Sachem High School North right here in Lake Ronkonkoma for our T&D Sports Video, Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management. Playoff game of the week. My name is Mike Trezza, joined by former West Babylon coach Nick Martone. Nick, Lindenhurst came into the season ranked number 9, but leapfrogged over a couple of those mid-level teams, Brentwood, Bayshore, with victories in the middle of the season. They finish at 5-3, number 6 seed, but they're going to have to really step it up tonight to come here to Lake Ronkonkoma and give Sachem North a good game.
Yeah, tough first round matchup here for Lindenhurst to come all the way out here, and Sachem dealing with a real, strong program, a 6-2 record, the only 2 losses of the season to Floyd in overtime and to Ward Melville. So they're really going to have to, to bring their A game on both sides of the ball. And
the engine that makes them run both through the air and on the ground is their quarterback, number 7, Mikey Russo.
Yeah, Russo's done an excellent job this year. He's been a threat throwing the ball. He's thrown for over 1,200 yards. He's accounted for 13 touchdowns in the air. And on his feet, he's put the ball in the end zone 5 times himself, accounting for 18 total touchdowns. He's really the spark that gets that offense going.
And for Sachem North, Nick, they come in at 6-2, a really solid number 3 seed. Just Ward Melville and Floyd ahead of them. They've got a really, really balanced attack on offense, and they can beat you in a lot of ways.
Yeah, absolutely, and they run a lot of different types of running scheme within their offense, and they're a tough task to deal with offensively. And on the Sachem side of the ball offensively, we're taking a look at number 21 tonight, Jake Spira, to really be the workhorse in that offense.
Yeah, what we've seen from Coach Caputo is that he likes a featured back. He likes a kid that can carry the ball 12, 15 times a game. And this year, that kid, as you mentioned, Jake Spira.
Yeah, absolutely. He's run for well over 600 yards this year. He's reached pay dirt about 8 times, and they're going to do their best to really put the ball on the ground, eat up some clock, and they do everything they can to keep the opposing offense off the field.
Captains are on the field for the coin toss. We'll take a quick break and be back with the opening kickoff. Right after this is the Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management Game of the Week on T&D Sports.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
think he's in that.
Just about set for the opening kickoff from here at Sachem North. Mike Trezza, Nick Martone, along with our T&D Sports Video crew. Coach Mark Frohl of the Lindy Bulldogs is in his second year and coaching for Sachem. We mentioned him in our opening, Nick. Dave Caputo is now in his 8th year at the helm here at Sachem.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about a storied program here. They reached the semifinals the last 3 years in this division. They've qualified for the playoffs, Mike, 37 times since 1977, which is the most in Division I in Suffolk County football.
Barker is the kicker. Dylan Barker, Sachem in the black, white numbers, and Lindy in the road white with the green numbers. As I mentioned, Dylan Barker is the kicker for Sachem. He's a junior. Does the kicking and the punting, and he will kick off from the south side of the field. Sends a high kick. It's fielded inside the 5. It is Hunter Durande on the return.
Pretty solid kick there, the opening kickoff. A little bit of a low-line drive. Going to be dealing with a lot of wind tonight. Expect that to play a role in not just the kicking game, but also throwing the football.
Durande is one of those kids that every coach is looking for that does a little of everything, Nick. So we'll keep an eye on him for the Bulldogs as well. First and 10 for Lindy. Oh, we've got a penalty. Let's mention our officials. Kyle Coyne, our lead official. Tom Coyne. Cruz Pearsall. Larry Datz and Luke Regner. So Lindy's going to start with really nice field position from the 41-yard line on a first and 10. Full house backfield for Russo. Russo hands off left side. It's Durande trying to spin his way. Can't spin out of that tackle and no gain.
Yeah, good job here by the defensive front of Sachem, and the linebackers really getting up there and filling. A little bit of extra dance in there out of the backs for Lindy, and that's not going to go tonight. You're going to have to hit the hole when it presents itself and get yourself pointed downhill fast.
Sean Marks, one of those in there on the tackle, so it's going to bring up a 2nd and 9 for Lindy from the 42-yard line, just underway. First offensive series for the Bulldogs. 2 receivers right side for Russo. He slings it right side, and that pass is off the mark. He's looking for Burmeister.
Yeah, you can see Lindenhurst shifts out of the same set that they went on first down with the 3 backs, and they come out here in a typical spread formation, trips at the top of the screen. See a little bit of contact here by the linebacker, really riding the receiver back out there. Got to do everything he can to get his, get the defender's hands off him and get into that route, but just slowing everything down in the process.
Petzold is the receiver to the near side for Lindy on 3rd and 9. Full backfield for Russo. Russo takes it left side, up the left sideline. First down at the Sachem 40.
Yeah, this is what I think we're going to see a lot of tonight. I think the Lindenhurst coaching staff is going to put the offense in the hands of their quarterback, and they should certainly want to. He runs the ball real well. He's got a lot of helmets out there at the point of attack. You certainly like to see those 2 receivers out in front turn and find that defender. Their quarterback might still be running if they did.
First and 10 for Lindy from the 41 of Sachem, first series. Hand off this side this time. And the ball carrier is pushed back. It is Murgatroyd who takes the handoff.
Yeah, Lindenhurst testing both sides of the defense here to see what they have, to see how Sachem aligns to everything, and so they're going to run this kind of full house run here out to the right side. Sachem equal to the task, shedding one would-be blocker to go ahead and make a big stop there for a short gain of 1.
Ryan Murgatroyd, really a receiver, but one of those kids that line up all over the field. So 2nd and 9 for the Bulldogs. Russo takes it himself. Hard hit that time by Licata. Pushes him back.
Yeah, Russo decides to go ahead and call his own number on this and pull it and run to the middle of the field. Leaves his feet a little bit as he kind of tries to slice through the defense, but as you said, number 4, John Licata, making a big stick. And what you're noticing right away is not only is Sachem getting to the tackle, they're doing an excellent job of running their feet and getting Lindenhurst moving backwards.
3rd and 4 for Lindy from the 35. Russo back to pass. Drifts left. Now back to his right. Throws it right, and it's through the hands of the receiver. He's looking for Alex Burmeister on that play.
Yeah, an ad-lib play here by Russo as he starts to move towards his left, as he starts to see a little bit of pressure in his face, realizing he's not going to have an opportunity to throw those routes. He comes back, and number 10, Alex Burmeister, does a good job kind of feeling for his quarterback to get back out to the sideline and at least give him hands to throw to at that point.
So Lindy keeps the offense on the field on 4th and 4 from the 35. Russo tucks it and runs, looking for the sideline, looking for the first down. Looks like he has just enough.
Yeah, they have him marked maybe a little bit beyond, looks like a little bit beyond the 30 up to the 29-yard line for a big first down. And again, this is a lot of what probably we expect to happen. You know, yardage, manable yardage plays here. Certainly not thinking this is going to be some kind of special teams play deep in the zone here, putting it in the hands of your capable quarterback and letting him run.
Durande and Murgatroyd out there blocking for him. So 1st and 10. Lindy in business now from the Sachem 29. 9:15 left to go in the first. No score. First offensive series. Here's Durande looking for the cut, and instead he gets cut down after a short gain.
Yeah, again, testing the edge of this Sachem defense out to the defense's right side. Lindenhurst doing a pretty good job getting helmets out there, but missing a couple of blocks, not really opening that cutback for their back.
Sean Marks has been in on several plays early on for the Sachem D.
Yeah, Sachem's got some guys with big tackle numbers up front and in their linebacking core.
2nd and 5, full house backfield for Russo. Gets a block in front of him, but can't get past Girallo, and Caputo in there on the play as well.
Yeah, again, on all of these hits here in this Sachem defense, and again, as you put it, Caputo goes ahead and finishes off this play. You know, they make a lot of defensive plays using those shoulder pads here, and when you get hit playing Sachem North, you certainly know about it.
Girallo slowed him down, and Caputo finished it up. 3rd and 5 from the 25. Here's Scavone. Scavone keeps the legs pumping and then gets thrown back. Girallo in there on the stop, along with Gambardella.
Yeah, they just run this quick little toss to the outside there with Scavone, and Sachem doing a pretty good job of now starting to follow those pulling guards and pulling tackles up front and finding the ball behind it.
4th and 4 for Lindenhurst. From the 24-yard line, 7.5 to go. Opening drive. Timeout, Lindy. We will take a quick break and step away. Be back with more right after this on the Game of the Week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation.
4th and 4 from the 24. And they got Sachem the jump. Russo. Nice job by him. Oh, we've got a conference now. They may change it. No, it is on the defense.
Yeah, sometimes in a drive, it could be one of your best offensive plays is getting the defense to jump, and that's a huge first down there for Lindenhurst deep in Sachem territory.
Mikey Russo, just a junior, but running the show very, very well on this first series. He's got Scavone to his left. It snapped over his head, scooped up, and nice job by Russo to get rid of it instead of losing a lot of yards on that play.
Yeah, there's a lot that could have gone wrong in that play. Turning over the football, taking a big sack, grounding the football, right? There's a lot of different things. And as you mentioned before, you know, he's a junior, but he's definitely QB and football savvy here, right? He's got a good football IQ. He knows he can't afford to take this sack and get his offense moving 15 to 20 yards in the wrong direction. Throws the ball enough near a receiver to get a little bit of contact and avoid the grounding.
2nd and 10 from the 18. Russo takes the snap clean. He carries it himself, bounces off one tackle, and Caputo has him again.
Yeah, Russo took a pretty big hit here in the middle of this defense. Again, he goes ahead, and they're faking this outside move here but the back, but ultimately Russo ends up pretty much in about the same path where that back was and not using the back as a lead blocker. Unfortunately, he goes ahead and he takes a big hit there by the Sachem D.
As you mentioned, Scavone, the back, tried to get there but couldn't quite get there in time to make the block, so only a pickup of 3 for Russo. It's going to bring up 3rd and 7 from the 15. Here's Durande. He stops, tries to cut, and beautiful tackle that time by Gambardella.
Yeah, this is a great job here. Defender just slicing through, right? There's a lot of bodies up here in the front side and does an excellent job of getting through and making an open field tackle.
Gambardella, their leading tackler, came in with 41 on the season. Add another one.
You can certainly see why.
It's going to bring up 4th and 8 from the 16-yard line. 3rd time Lindy has gone for it on 4th down. He's got Scavone. Scavone, a spinorama, and then grabbed by Girallo and pushed back. Also, Unverzak comes over to assist.
Yeah, big swarming defense, and Sachem can smell the turnover on downs. Once this ball is in the air, just defensively here, they're in great position to stop this play from not having a chance to getting to the first down. And even though they just have a quick miss there on the first tackle, doing a good job of wrapping him up and turning the ball back now the other way.
So Lindy, as I mentioned, Nick, went for it 3 times on 4th down. You're living dangerously when you're doing that, and finally they turned it over on downs, but their only saving grace for them is Sachem's going to start deep in their end.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously, you know, eating up a good portion of the first quarter is part of probably the plan as well.
On 1st down, it's Sarro. Sarro may go. One man to beat. And Sarro on the first play from scrimmage in for the touchdown.
Huge run here by Sauer as they just run, a very basic kind of jet sweep. Does a good job really getting back to the outside, tucking the ball into his right arm and just finding plenty of turf here. Reading a couple of blocks he has. Kind of using Lindenhurst's feet against him in the secondary and finding his way to pay dirt. And you can understand why Lindenhurst is going for on 4 downs there, just trying to keep that potent Sachem North offense off the field. But one play, and they find themselves with 6 points.
Barker for the extra point. Flag down before that try can get underway. So now they'll try it again with Barker. Kick, it's up. It's good, and Sachem North leads 7-0. We'll take a quick step away and be back with more right after this on the playoff game of the week.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Barker to kick off. Sachem's just gone up 7-0. 5:22 left in the opening quarter of play. Durande lets it run into the end zone, I should say. And that's got to be demoralizing, Nick. If you're the Bulldogs, you put together a nice drive, you go for it on 4th down 3 different times, you're beating your brains in just to get down there. You turn it over on downs, and in one play, Sachem's in the end zone.
Yeah, this is going to be an important series for as early in the game as it actually is in the first quarter here. Lindenhurst has to answer. Whether it's another long drive, building some kind of positive, kind of offensive feeling here moving forward. But that's a quick punch back, from the first play from scrimmage to go 82 yards the other way.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Second series for Lindy. Quick handoff inside. This time it goes to Argueta, and he stopped quickly. Unverzak brings him down.
Yeah, they try to test here the middle of this defense, and there's maybe one more cutback he can make there, but like you said, number 33, Unverzak is just absolutely waiting for him, and you can really see the work and all the effort that goes in to this Sachem defense, and how much time they must be focused on just really tackling the football. A really excellent job there.
Second and 8. Handoff is to Scavone near side. They string him out, and they bring him down. Caputo again, one of those in there on the stop, along with Unverzak.
Yeah, and some of these stretch plays here, Lindenhurst is able to gain a few yards. They're able to go ahead and get 2 or 3 here and there, but, probably expecting them to come back with some kind of misdirection at some point, because right now Sachem is flowing really hard to the ball defensively.
Lindy shifts out of the full house backfield. Now a spread formation for Russo. Russo drifts back. Now throws it over the middle. Has a completion. And he's got Burmeister.
Yeah, it's a good job by Russo here, just keeping the play going with his feet, right? We can see he's quite the athlete here, and this is a long time for a defense to stay in coverage, and eventually he has his receiver ultimately sit down right in the middle of that defense. Number 17, Jacob Burmeister, for a big target there and a big gain for a first. Looks like Russo, number 7, is making his way towards the sideline like he went down last play. He's got to come out and get checked out. He's got to be out for at least one play if he was injured.
But he is still in there. It's going to be Durande running the show. A quarterback by trade. Hands off Scavone. Scavone trying to pick his way along the sideline. Picks up about 4.
Yeah, heading into the season, I think Lindenhurst anticipated perhaps at certain points, they might work in Durande as well at quarterback. So this is not a big stretch for them to have to go ahead and use him here.
So Russo's still on the sideline, and it's going to be Durande, who is a quarterback by trade, running the show for Lindy on this series. He's got a 2nd and 7 from his own 43. Calls his own number, tries to cut it inside. Has a first down, but I believe we have a flag coming in.
Number 8, Hunter Durande on the key. This flag on the play.
Well, it looks like we got a chop block here on the offense. Not necessarily can make it out there, but ultimately this is going to work against a big gain for the Lindenhurst offense and a big first down. It's coming back.
So now Lindy up against it tough. They've lost their quarterback early. Who knows for how long? They've got Durande, who I mentioned is a quarterback by trade, in there, but now they get a big penalty that slows down this drive.
Yeah, he looked pretty comfortable running that ball there, and looks like he's kind of eased his way right into this role. Like he's certainly, as you mentioned, he's been here before.
Theme from the Munsters playing from the Sachem Band. 2nd and 24. Scavone almost had it and is brought down by Unverzagt on the stop.
Yeah, this is where you see a little bit of a, he's not the usual quarterback kind of thing. You see he has to reach really far for this handoff, for this give. And as you mentioned, Scavone is just a shoot top tackle away here for perhaps turning this into a much longer run.
Scavone, not a big kid at 5'10", $150, but showed his quickness on that play and almost had the speed to take that one much further. 3rd and 19 for Lindy. A lot of shifting before the snap. Durande looking to throw. Airs it out deep, looking for Murgatroyd, and it's broken up by Gambardella.
Yeah, a couple of things I'm impressed with here. I mean, this is a heck of a throw. It's a little bit on the late side, which gives a defender a lot of time to go ahead and make the right play. But you could see his positioning here. Never loses it, even though he's maintaining his eyes on the ball. You could see him feel for the receiver and just does an excellent job being in the right place on his hip to be able to make an athletic play and make sure that ball hits the turf and not into Lindenhurst's hands.
Zach Cook is the punter for Lindy. He's going to have to kick it away. It's a high kick. Bounces just outside the 45. and rolls to a stop at about the Sachem 40. We'll take a quick step away.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Second offensive series for Sachem. They're up 7-0 in this first-round playoff game here at home against the Bulldogs. Handoff, Spear on first down, and quickly they sniff it out and they stop it. Murgatroyd, one of those on the tackle.
Yeah, even though it's only the second offensive play, Sachem put a little bit of a wrinkle into that jet sweep they showed before. With an abbreviated motion, he stops, testing the middle of that defense to see what they have. But as you mentioned, Lindenhurst equal to the task with a stop after a short gain on first.
So LaRocca has barely touched the ball, and Spear touched it that one time for a gain of 1. LaRocca throws right side, has a completion to Licata. Licata's off to the races. Licata scores! Two series, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, this is just almost a prototypical run play out of the spread where you just turn, you open up, you run that quick little receiver screen, and Sachem has a lot of speed guys and a lot of guys that do an excellent job finding the turf and finding the end zone.
Barker for the extra point. It's good. Sachem up 14-0. We'll be back with much more action right after this.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Barker to kick off. Durande and Scavone back to receive for Lindy. Ball blows off the tee. So Nuzzy is going to come over and give him a hand and hold it. Kickoff sails through the end zone, so Lindy once again will have it at the 20.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to call offsides here on the kick team.
Flag on the play is against the Flaming Arrows. They will re-kick.
reset themselves here about 5 yards back. Go ahead and re-kick. Lindenhurst hoping that's going to give them a chance to maybe get a return, set it up, and have some kind of answer here to the Sachem offense, who has run 3 plays and found the end zone twice.
2 long touchdown plays for Sachem North to start this game. An 82-yard run by Sarro, and then a 40-yard reception by as a return by Durande.
Number 8, Hunter Durande.
40-yard TD was to Licata. So 1st and 10 for Lindy.
Antonio Alano. It'll be 1st down and 10. Bulldogs from the 33.
Russo is back in there, a quarterback for Lindy, so that's good news for them. Durande can go back to his customary role, lining up in a number of different spots. Scavone trying to weave his way inside, looking for room, and then gets pushed back by Licata.
Flag on the play.
Holding on Lindy, as we mentioned, Kyle Coyne is our lead official.
Yeah, not what Lindenhurst needs here if they're going to mount some kind of answer and some kind of response here late in the first quarter here, down by 2 scores, to take a holding penalty on 1st down.
Handoff Scavone. Scavone showing the speed and the moves, but doesn't get far, and is tackled by Evan Traola.
Yeah, it looks like Lindenhurst ran a fairly similar play to what they did on 1st down. They just ran it the other way, bringing number 88, Jaden Golderisi, in motion across to that side and running the ball behind it. And it looks like we're at the end of the first quarter here.
So that's the end of the first. We'll step away. Sachem leads Lindy 14-0 on T&D Sports, brought to you by Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Lindy in the white will go right to left here in the second. Russo back to pass. Over the middle, it's almost picked off, and then it's caught by Murgatroyd. Murgatroyd across midfield with a 1st down.
Yeah, this is some athletic play, and Sachem is very used to finding ways to gain turnovers, and they get their hands on the ball here and ultimately just can't haul it in. And number 1 there, Ryan Murgatroyd, doing an excellent job, really focused on the football, bringing it in and turning that into a big gain, really trying to get his offense moving here.
Traiola was the player who tipped it, but Murgatroyd stayed with it, and it's a first down for the Bulldogs at the 50-yard line. Scavone trying to cut it inside, and again, they're there to greet him. Dwayne dumps him down.
Yeah, Lindenhurst just trying to mix up things a little bit offensively, keep the Sachem defense guessing, but again, they do a good job of just getting their helmets across the blockers and really cutting off any outside run, being able to slow the back down and then being able to go ahead and gang tackle the football there. Seeing Lindenhurst really committing a lot of blockers to number 79 of that Sachem defense, Valde Pierre, who is an excellent 3-year two-way player.
Up the middle, the play goes. On the delay, it's Scavone.
Yeah, not a big gainer here, but ultimately first and second down, just good enough runs to make this a third that's manageable, right? And then you can kind of plan out your offense here as saying, you know what, we got to come up with 2 plays to go ahead and get 4 yards.
Scavone lined up to the left of Russo. Russo drifts back, fires, right sideline. Receiver was open, Murgatroyd, but he couldn't get it there. Licata on the coverage.
Yeah, this ball just kind of overshot the receiver a little bit, but, you know, made a pretty good read here ultimately, and the receiver doing a pretty good job, just kind of like maybe sit down a little bit more in that window instead of continuing to drift towards the corner. If he just kind of sits down between the two of them, it's probably wide open and gets hit right in the chest there and makes a big gain, but ball sails, leading to a 4th down here.
And Cook is going to kick it away for the Bulldogs. The always dangerous Sarro back to return. Ball is fielded by Nuzzy. Nuzzy, a move to his left. And then good special teams tackle by Burmeister.
Yeah, it's a good job by Burmeister making a big open field tackle. Again, these Sachem skill guys, they're fast. They got all the moves. So for him to be able to go ahead and make that play in the open field is big.
Let's take a look at lead official Kyle Coyne with the call. It's going to be a personal foul. It's going to go on Sachem, so that's going to back them up.
I was trying to read lips there. Looked like I might have caught him saying block in the back.
So Sachem's going to start deep in their end, but it really has not been an obstacle for them early on. 2 offensive series, just a few plays, and 2 long TDs. Got movement before that play, and we've got offsides on Lindy. Not helping themselves with that.
Yeah, a number of penalties early on and in these drives, offensively and defensively. Not ideal here to go ahead and hand 5 yards to the Sachem offense, who, as you put it, hasn't really had trouble going the length of the field on a couple of huge plays.
So now they'll start from the 15-yard line with the 1st and 10. Handoff Spira. Spira fights for yardage up the middle. Good stop by Frackleberry on the tackle.
Spira there with a good first down run. Really hard runner. Does an excellent job continuing to just move his legs forward. When you're a defense and you've got to worry about Sauro going the other direction, possibly testing the outside of your defense, and then opening up the middle, dealing with Spira is not an easy task.
Short pass, left side, incomplete, looking for Sauro.
First miscue there by this Sachem offense, just a little bit underthrown. Hits the turf, incomplete.
(9:10) left in the second quarter. Sachem up 14-0 at home. First round playoff action against the Bulldogs. Completion of Bouchard. Bouchard gets away from one man. Down the left sideline and finally thrown out of bounds by Durande. Flag down on the play.
Yeah, quick glance here. This looked like a block in the back. Looks like it's going back the other way. This looks like it's going to be on the Sachem offense. They're already starting to walk it back. Right out in front here. Looks like right out in front of the official. After the catch, you can see the lineman go ahead and moving downfield, and it looks like number 79 is who it's going to be called on there, Valde Pierre, with a block in the back.
Valde, the big lineman, but he got caught that time. Didn't mean to do it, but did commit the block in the back.
Yeah, it's hard. Sometimes when a defender, whether it's early or a little bit on the late side, turns away from you, all you can kind of do is just maintain position. If you extend those hands at all into his back, they're going to go ahead and make that call every time.
Second and 13. Sachem from the 23-yard line. Down to 8:50 left in the second. Spira tries to bust it outside. We've got another flag coming in.
Yeah, this looks like we had a pretty good view here towards the sideline, and looks like maybe on the tackle we had a face mask here.
We'll get the call from Kyle Coyne. Face mask does go on Lindy.
It's of the 5-yard variety, so it's not the personal foul face mask. Yeah,
Second and 13 from the 27.
You could see that happen just right in front of the official. 2 plays in a row here with penalties, 1 on each side.
LaRocca slings it. Left side to Sauro. Picks up a block. Down the left sideline. And pushed out of bounds by Burmeister. Jacob on the stop.
Yeah, this is tough to deal with for anybody. Sauro in open space here, which is, you know, what these spread offenses want to do is, you know, ultimately get their athletes out there into space and make people miss. And you can see he does an excellent job there. He did an excellent job on the first play from scrimmage tonight, making people miss. And here he is at it again.
First and 10, Sachem. Now from the Lindenhurst 44. Here's Spira. Spira breaks away. And brought down on a nice tackle by Thevenin, the big cornerback.
Yeah, good job here. Really like the play design. You could see a lot of different options being thrown at Lindenhurst, trying to be responsible there for taking care of a lot of different things. And Spira, if he does one thing really, really well, it's the man finishes runs.
LaRocca keeps it himself. He's thrown backward by Frackleberry and Murgatroyd. LaRocca lost the yard on the play, so now 2nd and 11 from the 24. Hands off Spira. Spira tries the middle, and nothing doing. Good stop that time by Valdivia for Lindenhurst.
Yeah, Lindy able to clean this up and ultimately looked like Spiro just kind of got pinballed there a little bit inside, even his own offensive lineman.
Sachem cheerleaders keeping the crowd pumped up here in Lake Ronkonkoma on a Friday night. Chilly and windy Friday night. 3rd and 10 for the Arrows. Quick throw by LaRocca. It's broken up at the line of scrimmage. Good work by Louis Drago.
Quick knockdown there by the Lindenhurst defense. Putting up a little bit of a stand here, right? 4th and 10.
LaRocca to Licata on the slant play. Made it look easy.
Yeah, quick throw and catch there. Everybody's favorite spread route, being able to run that slant right across the defender's face, and just it's a matter of delivering the football out in front.
Hey, you see the crowd here in Sachem enjoying the game.
The lens is a little dirty. Lens is a little dirty.
1st and 10. Spira. Stopped by Galderisi.
Yeah, Spiro doing a good job picking up those real hard yards in the middle of this defense.
We talked about him in the opening. Coach calls him the workhorse. Came in with 77 carries on the season. Averages over 8 yards a carry. Spira is stopped at the line of scrimmage by Joseph Toda, who makes the tackle.
Yeah, Toda does a great job here shielding and getting rid of the blocker here and doing a good job and really just getting penetration into the middle of this backfield and making a big stop.
Also, good job not to get the face mask. He was close on that play, Nick.
Yeah, a little bit high there on the tackle. It's a little bit of a bigger player.
3rd and 10, Sachem, down to 4:40 left before halftime. LaRocca slings it left side. Has a completion of Bouchard. He had Burmeister on him.
Great job of making this catch here because the coverage is good. He's literally on his back as he's catching this football, but he does an excellent job getting his hands out, making sure he ultimately uses those hands to make the catch, not letting the ball out to get into the middle of his body.
4th and 3. LaRocca takes a look to the sideline. More than a look. And Sachem takes a timeout. So with Sachem up 14, we'll take a quick break on the Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management Game of the Week.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better faster.
Sachem North Band keeping everyone entertained here with their usual repertoire of great music. But meanwhile, we've got a 4th down coming up for Sachem, trying to punch it in for the 3rd time this half. They lead 14-0 over visiting Lindy. First round playoff action. Luke LaRocca. Drifts right. Throws right. Touchdown, Sachem. This time it's Gerallo.
Yeah, they go ahead and they motion the receiver from the outside back in, and you could see here ultimately once LaRocca starts to move that way, the defender just kind of loses track of where Gerallo is, and he does a good job maintaining that separation and showing his quarterback the number 11 in the front of his jersey, and he delivers it home.
Barker on for the PAT. That kick is good. Sachem leads by 3 TDs. We'll take a break.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Barker has been busy this half. He'll kick it off. Scavone and Durande are back deep for Lindy. Sachem's just gone up 21-0. All over Lindy here in the first half of this first round playoff game. Sachem, as we mentioned, the number 3 seed in this Division I, Suffolk County. Lindy comes in at number 6. High kick taken by one of the up men. It is Estevez, and he gets upended.
Yeah, short kick. This ball hangs in the wind. It's a little bit different, kicking off a hold as the ball's kind of blowing off the tee here. So this ball is just kind of up into the wind a little bit, and Estevez doing a good job just trying to catch this ball and get it moving forward.
Estevez, a sophomore. Coach Frohl told me he pulled a few kids up from the JV. Really big squad in terms of numbers for Lindy.
Yeah, these are 2 huge rosters. Most kids I've ever seen pregame for a coin toss looking out there. Both sidelines filled.
1st and 10 Bulldogs from their own 39. 3:45 left before halftime. Scavone sheds a tackle, but can't shed Underback, who throws him down. Unverzakt, I should say.
Jojo Scavone.
I couldn't tell if you had a shot after.
The
kids, not really.
So with Russo out, it's Hunter Durande running the show now for Lindy. Let's see if he can get a drive going here and get on the board before halftime. Durande looking right. Now scrambles. Down the left sideline, he's grabbed from behind. Unverzak held him up long enough to get help.
Yeah, a little bit of room there for Durande to go ahead and get himself north. And then, again, what we've seen time and time again, what little gaps you might find, Sachem goes ahead and closes this down quick, getting themselves off blocks and making sure Lindy doesn't get to the first down marker.
It was actually Caputo, the first man to hit him, and then Unverzak finished the job. 3rd and 4, Lindy. Durande looking to unload. He does. And that pass skips by his receiver.
Yeah, Durande making his way towards the right sideline here, just kind of looking to extend the play, giving his receivers a chance to get open. But on that front side, both routes, really deep routes, well beyond the first down marker, and 2 routes almost in the same zone. And it just looks like a very late attempted drag coming across the field, but it takes too long to develop and just can't connect.
Yeah, that was Stevenin who was calling for the ball, but as you mentioned, Durande just a little too long to get it there. 4th down for the Bulldogs. Cook has been busy as well. He'll kick it away. Good kick, taken by Nuzzy. Nuzzy is surrounded and has no choice but to go down.
That's number 1, having Nuzzy on the return.
Alejandria, special teams tackle for the Bulldogs.
It'll be 1st down and 10. Arrows from the 30.
So let's see if Coach Caputo will keep his foot on the gas here with just under 2 minutes to go before halftime. LaRocca looking for Licata. Catches it.
That's Luke LaRocca to number 4.
I think we have our answer.
Yeah, absolutely. Not bad coverage here on the outside, honestly. This is a really well-thrown football, and this is an excellent athletic play by just a very good receiver who does a good job getting his eyes and his hands turned back.
Girallo on the sweep is slowed down and then tackled inbounds. Good job by him to stay inbounds.
John Girallo on the end. That's on the Bulldog defense. 2nd down and 10.
Minute 20 left in the half. Sachem looking to extend a 21-point lead. LaRocca surveys, has time, unloads, has a completion. Bouchard gets wrestled down to the ground by Durande.
To number 3, Lucas Bouchard. 1st down and 10 from the 27.
LaRocca looks around and waits too long. Hit by Valdivia. Timeout. We'll step away.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster. Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has
2nd and 13, Sachem, just 30 seconds left in the half. LaRocca looking end zone for Licata, and it's almost picked off. Good coverage by Thevenin. As he mentioned, a big cornerback, and got up there in the air, almost swiped that one.
Yeah, again, similar play to what we saw in the last vert on that outside route there on the fade route. And, again, a pretty good defensive play, almost finding the ball for a big turnover.
Thevenin, tall for a cornerback at 6'3", has 3 interceptions, almost had a 4th one. LaRocca looks to the sideline, 24 seconds left. 3rd and 13. LaRocca surveys. Lets it go left side, looking for Girallo over his head.
Yeah, it looks like just a little bit of an over and an under route, and ultimately you could see this route kind of runs through the middle of the field there, right through the linebackers, and just leads them out a little bit far out in front. That's not an easy throw to make, working towards the other hash, working towards the other sideline.
Wind definitely coming from that direction, and just took off with that ball just a little bit. So 4th and 13 for Sachem. 19 seconds left in the half. LaRocca, quick look to the sideline, has the assignment, takes the snap, right side, Licata. Tackle from behind on a stop by Valdivia. And we've got a flag coming in. Sachem got the first down, but might have taken too much time. Instead, it's a false start, says Kyle Coyne. Looked like a little bit of a botched snap there.
I don't know that I heard the referee blow the whistle to start play.
And again, the same thing happens, and this time they're going to get a flag for false start.
Looks like they have him with 2 motions. It looks like.
Now Sachem takes the timeout with 5 seconds left. So Sachem, as we mentioned, Nick, came in with the 6-2 mark. Their only 2 losses are toward Melville and Floyd. If they win this game in advance, it's likely they'll get a chance to avenge one of those 2 losses. That loss against Floyd in double overtime.
Yeah, absolutely. In all these divisions, right, when you take a look at the teams that have always been there, you know, we know it's awfully difficult to win the division without, you know, perhaps taking a trip to William Floyd. We know it's, you know, it's a program that's had obviously a lot of success. Ward Melville's played really, really well this season. Those were your top 2 seeds heading in. But Sachem North has shown a lot of excellent football here tonight. Being up here by 3 scores in the first round of the playoffs, and you know, step 1 is you know, doing everything you can to take care of business tonight, so you get to play next week.
1st and 20. LaRocca is picked off. This time it's Burmeister. Burmeister back the other way. Down the right sideline, and touchdown saving tackle by Bouchard. Otherwise, Burmeister was going to go. That's the end of the first half. Our score after 1 half of play, Sachem 21, Lindenhurst 0. We'll be back with more halftime coverage right after this on the T&D Sports Video Playoff Game of the Week, brought to you by Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
A sound check, sound check. Ladies and gentlemen, your Sachem North Varsity Alouettes.
I'ma be on the next lap. I'ma be rocking over that bass trap. I'ma be chilling with my motherfucking crew. I'ma be making all them deals you wanna do. I'ma be up in that mainless flicks, doing one-handed flips, and I'ma be sipping on trickers. I'ma be shaking my hips. You gon' be licking your lips. I'ma be taking them pics, looking all fly. I'ma be the flyest chick. I'ma be spreading my wings. I'ma be doing my thing. Okay. Next week, Lambo, dumb, fly. I don't need those. This day, you don't start the service. Say my name, make 'em nervous. Salty, I get 'em pressure. You salty, pass me the pepper. You jacking me like a rapper. I am a hustler, I just don't miss the flipper. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling my. Stop the world. Male or female, it make no difference. I stop the world. Girl, stop. Carry on. Pretty on my feet. Pretty on. Pretty king. Always on beat.
I wanna get to the light. I wanna ride your body. I wanna go for a ride. Hop in the music and rock your body. Rock your body.
ladies and gentlemen, your Sachem North varsity Alouettes.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Halftime here at Sachem North in Lake Ronkonkoma. Mike Trezza, Nick Martone on hand. 21-0 Sachem North as we get ready to start the second half. Lindy, really good drive on their first drive, Nick, but they couldn't punch it in. And after that, things sort of went off the rails for them quickly.
Yeah, they drove deep down into Sachem territory, and like you said, had a bunch of first downs and converted a couple of fourth downs until ultimately turning the ball over on downs. And Sachem had a quick response with an 82-yard run by Saro with 5:22 left. Lindenhurst really ate up the clock there, but one play going back the other way to give Sachem that 7-0 lead after the kick. Sachem then taking the ball again in the first quarter with about a little bit over a minute left with a 60-yard pass reception to Licata from LaRocca. Barker completing that kick as well, bringing the score to 14-0 Sachem. And then one more score out of the Sachem North offense. 3-yard pass reception after a long drive by Garalo from LaRocca with about 3:50 left. And Barker completing that kick as well, bringing the score to Sachem 21-0 for Lindenhurst there by the end of the first half. Sachem even really close to putting it in again right before the half, but having an interception go the other way for Lindenhurst, who took the ball well down the other side of the field before, Sachem making a tackle and preventing Lindenhurst from finding the end zone.
The other big news of this game, at least in the first half from the Lindy side, Mikey Russo shaken up early in the game, was replaced by Hunter Durande, came back in for a short period of time, but then went back out. So it seems to me it's probably going to be Durande shouldering the load under center for Lindy in the second half.
Yeah, it certainly looks that way. Obviously we'll get a quick idea here once we start to see Lindenhurst warm up and we start to see the second half begin, what's going on here. But certainly doesn't look great based on what we saw at the end of that first half for Russo, and we know so much of this offense does run through him. Durande is certainly a perfectly capable athlete at that position. He has been a quarterback before, so I certainly wouldn't be shocked to see him be able to move the offense too.
So we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff of the second half and all the action right after this on T&D Sports Video, sponsored by Orlin Cohen and Rockline Wealth Management.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe, leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Experience, trusted, proven, excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production, the industry standard, T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution. T&D Sports Video Productions. All sports, all levels, all the time.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster. Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
Second half about to get underway from here at Sachem North. Mike Trezza, Nick Martone on hand. Sachem gets the ball to start the second half. It's Andreoni on the kickoff for Lindy. Puts it through the end zone. So Sachem North will start 1st and 10. They lead 21-0.
It'll be first down.
Yeah, that was our first look at Andreoni tonight on the kickoff there. He kicked that ball well through the end zone. That's impressive tonight.
Andreoni's been impressive through the year. He's 20 for 20 on extra points, 3 for 4 on field goals. But Sachem gets the ball to start the second half. They lead 21-0 in the black. They'll move from left to right here in the third. LaRocca with Sarro in motion. Hands off Spira. Fights for yardage left side. As we mentioned, Nick,
That's Jake Sparrow on the catch.
Coach Dave Caputo really likes a featured back. For a few years here it was Singleton, and all of this year it's been Spira.
Yeah, they keep finding these guys ultimately, and really creating them within their program. These tough, hard-nosed backs that just continue to run and churn those feet, and Spira is nothing different than a long line of backs that have been really successful coming through this Sachem North program.
2nd and 7. LaRocca takes off with it and then slides at the 30.
LaRocca gave the old Mahomes fake pass after he passed the line of scrimmage, and the defender took the bait here, ultimately losing track of where LaRocca was and doing a good job of picking up a few more yards, coming real close to getting that first down.
Third and 1. Spira to the right of LaRocca. Two receivers each side in the spread. Quick pass left side. It's complete to Bouchard.
That's complete. Number 3.
Yeah, Sachem's run this play with a number of different wideouts here, and they've had a lot of success doing it. This is probably the shortest gain that they've had of the night, but still obviously plenty to go ahead and get themselves started here with a first down in this drive starting the second half.
Bouchard, a standout lacrosse player. He'll be playing some lacrosse up at UMass. Spira. Stopped quickly by Murgatroyd. Flag comes in.
Looks like we have an illegal shift call here on the offense.
Flag on the flag.
Looks like Lindenhurst is going to go ahead and decline that penalty, taking the play on down there.
So that'll be 2nd and 10 from the 25. We'll check and make it to 35. LaRocca, quick pass left side. Has a completion, Bouchard. Bouchard stopped by Valdivia.
Sachem coming back to this play again. Lindenhurst doing a little bit of a better job going ahead and containing that, not letting it break out for a big gain.
Bouchard came in with 24 receptions. Found the end zone through the air a couple times as well. 3rd and 9 for the Arrows from their own 36. LaRocca keeps it himself. Gets away from one man, but Frackleberry comes over.
Yeah, this is probably, when you go ahead and look at film, this is going to be certainly a coverage sack here, as LaRocca's trying to do everything he can. He's got his eyes downfield. He's trying to find an open receiver. Just doesn't seem to have anybody, and so he decides to pull the ball down and take off. And real fortunate here that he doesn't take the big shot while his legs are wrapped up. And for the first time tonight, Sachem's going to go ahead and punt the football.
Licata does the punting. I think a Lindy player got a hand on that, and it sails out of bounds just inside the 45.
Look here, see how close this is. Looks like it's close. Certainly doesn't hit it the way he'd like to, and going to hand Lindenhurst the ball here on the Sachem North half of the field. Lindenhurst down by 3 scores, certainly needs to find some kind of answer here to get themselves back in this football game.
So as you mentioned, it is going to be Hunter Durande running the show for Lindy. He's got Scavone to his right on 1st and 10. Quick throw across the field. Has Burmeister. Burmeister looking for space, doesn't have much, and is brought down by Caputo.
Pass complete to number 17, Jacob Burmeister.
Yeah, this play takes just a little bit long for it to go. You can see Durande definitely slings this ball out there. You can just see the amount of timing it kind of takes. And Sachem doing a good job really sniffing out this play. And Jonathan Grillo really doing a good job getting out there and making a big stop.
2nd and 11 from the 49. Here's Scavone. Runs into a pile of bodies and picks up a really hard three. Well, it's still pumping. And now we've got a little fracas breaking out on the field.
JoJo Scavone on the carry.
Yeah, Scavone doing a good job following his lead blocks through the hole. Makes a little bit of ground, and like you said, you know, really churning the feet here. And a lot of guys playing a little bit beyond the whistle there. No penalties exchanged.
Galderisi, the tight end, had a nice block on that play. 3rd and 7. Durande slings it right side, and that pass is incomplete. Going for Burmeister.
Pass falls incomplete. 4th down and 7.
Yeah, they get an out route here from the inside receiver. Tries to create a little bit of separation. The ball's just a little bit too far out in front. Starting to see a little bit of extra chatter after each one of these plays here as it's getting later and later into the football game.
4th and 7. Lindy keeps the offense on the field. Durande throws it, almost picked off. He might have been past the line of scrimmage. He's trying to go for Burmeister.
Knocked away by John Geraldo. Turnover on
Geraldo here with another excellent play here on the pass play. Durande trying to advance here, get a little forward, and I think you're right. He's close there for the line of scrimmage. Let's go with the football, but ultimately falls incomplete, and Sachem is going to take over on downs.
1st and 10 for the Arrows. 6:17 left in the 3rd. You can expect Spear to be a good part of this drive right here. A handoff to Sarro, but we've got a flag down.
Looks like we got another illegal shift call here. So I guess he was describing it to the Sachem sideline. Might have been somebody picking up his hand once he was set in his three-point stance. So a nice gain there for Sachem on first down, negated by that play, by that penalty.
Sachem really uses that play a lot with Sarro. Sarro has 41 carries on the season, and he's a receiver. This time it's Spira. Spira's gang tackled.
And Spira's able to go ahead and pick up a lot of that yardage that was lost on the previous penalty, bringing Sachem North back to this second and about 10. Again, you see right there, right? This is what Coach is talking about, and this is what we've seen out of Spira tonight. Just continues to churn those legs after contact and gain more yards. Really does an excellent job of getting his shoulders forward and downhill.
5:10 left in the third. Spira, this time they've got him behind the line. Good work by that Lindy defensive front. It is Canales who makes the stop.
Yeah, half of that defensive right side came across the football real fast. Spira with nowhere to go. Nobody really falling for that first step in any kind of misdirection out of that backfield and sniffing it out and making a big play.
3rd and 12, Sachem. Again, we'll see how willing Coach Caputo is to put it in the air right here. LaRocca gets away from the pressure, but not far enough. And Sachem's going to have to kick it away. Fracalvari again putting heat on, but it's Canales who makes the stop.
Yeah, again, pretty good coverage here by Lindenhurst on the back end, and really eliminating any kind of open receivers. You could see pretty good coverage all over the field. Nowhere really for LaRocca to go, and you know, you just don't want your quarterback to force anything here. You're up by 3 scores. You want to maintain the football here. Worst case scenario, okay, no gain. You'll go ahead and punt the football, play a little field position as it's getting really late here in the third.
As we mentioned, Licata does the punting. Last kick was not great. This time he sends a low line drive. It hits the Sachem player, and that's where it's going to be a dead ball. We'll take a quick break. Sachem up by 3 TDs.
Not feeling the love after your last tennis match? We've got specialists for that. Running for the train, derail your knee? We've got specialists for that. Diving after that grounder, leaving you grounded? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle. So you can feel better, faster.
1st and 10 Bulldogs. Hunter Durande running the show for them. High snap. It's pulled down Durande. But he can't get anywhere on the ground. Dwayne Dumpson makes the stop.
Yeah, getting tougher here for Lindenhurst as this game gets later and later. We haven't really seen, other than the pass play tipped by the defender early in that first half, we really haven't seen the big play by Lindenhurst as of yet.
3 receivers left side in a bunch for Durande. Durande looks left, now goes over the middle. Burmeister drops it. looking for Jacob Burmeister and couldn't haul it in.
Just talked about the lack of the big play here, and Durande does a good job stepping up there in the pocket, making this throw on the run. This is a good throw. Right in the basket there. Burmeister just can't bring it in.
The line held up that time and gave Durande time. Durande again going deep. Right sideline, and that pass is incomplete. Murgatroyd the target.
Been really impressed with a couple of these throws by Durande. You don't typically see in some of the games that we've covered throughout the season when we've seen starting quarterbacks go down and the next guy in, you usually have to abbreviate a lot of the offense. They're just not used to throwing the ball as much. They're just not used to running as much of the offense. But Durande there with a couple of pretty good throws, giving his receiver every chance in both plays to make the big play.
So Cook on to boot it away. Nice kick by Cook. Sails over the head of Nuzzy. Nuzzy, it hit him. And Sachem very lucky to retain that ball with Licata. Now we've got a little extra after the whistle as well. The play was a little unusual. It was a good kick by Cook, but it hit a Sachem player. Lindy had a chance to scoop it up, and instead, Licata scooped it up. And now we've got a flag coming in. It might be on the Sachem coaching staff. So things getting not as interesting as we would like, but interesting nonetheless, Nick.
Yeah, if we start kind of unpacking all of this, right, we start with ultimately the punt that Cook got into and sailed over the returner's head. And you'd like to see at that point as a returner just, unfortunately take a little bit of a loss there. The ball got kicked over your head. It's not the end of the world. If you don't get that bounce straight up to you, you're just letting that ball go. And he kind of just stays in the path here, takes his eyes off the ball a little bit, ultimately steps right on it. And as you said, Sachem very fortunate to come up with it. And then just within the scrum itself, it looks like a little extracurricular. And then it looks like perhaps maybe both coaching staffs.
Dead ball foul, personal foul on Lindy. Actually, on both, they're saying it's offsetting.
Yeah, not really sure here if it's just staying. We did see both staffs kind of on the field. The referees insistent upon everybody just kind of returning back to their sidelines. We certainly want to go ahead and get back at it here, and looks like they've kind of finished sorting everything out.
Now, I thought I saw a second flag come in very, very late. I'm not sure if that was for the offsetting penalties on both teams of players. It looked like it was on the Sachem coaching staff.
Yeah, no matter what, it looks like one extra went against Lindenhurst as Sachem's picking up additional yardage after the play.
First and 10, Sachem from the 40. 2:10 left in the third. LaRocca still in there for the Arrows. Spear is still right by his side. LaRocca Slips a couple tackles down the left sideline, and Burmeister chases him out of bounds.
White hat, Dave White hat.
Yep, looks like we got another flag here on this long run. This long design QB run by LaRocca. Looks like we got a block in the back.
Yeah, replay one.
Flag on the plays against the Arrows.
Pretty good run here. LaRocca's a really good athlete. Takes off there with plenty of yards to gain, so it'll be an abbreviated first down.
LaRocca again using his legs
That's number 14, Luke LaRocca.
and picks up a first down.
It'll be a first down.
Argueta comes over and stops it.
Yeah, pretty similar play here, 2 plays in a row, and obviously Sachem liked what they had as far as the alignment goes with the offense paired up with the defense, and LaRocca takes off again and slides in for that first down.
From the 47, this time it's Sarro on the pop pass. Down the left sideline, and we've got another flag. Boy, the penalties have ground this game to a halt, Nick.
Yeah, another penalty here. Sarro again running that jet sweep, which has certainly been the bread and butter tonight offensively here.
Flag on the play was against the Arrows. It'll be first down and long.
Approaching 1 minute to play in the third. Sachem up 21-0 over Lindy. First round playoff action. LaRocca throws. Has a completion.
Yeah, interesting play design here to go ahead and show all the run action they've been running all night. Sachem does get away, though, with a couple of linemen well downfield on that play. But nonetheless, a big gain here.
Third and 7. Under 30 seconds left in the quarter. LaRocca going deep and overthrows his receiver. That time he was looking for Bouchard.
Every once in a while, Sachem going ahead and testing the waters on the outside, seeing what they have, throwing that vertical, see if they can get that quick strike. Pretty good coverage downfield. Sachem doing a good job here on this drive, really eating up a lot of clock. Looks like they'll be able to finish out this quarter on offense.
Third and 7. 14 seconds left in the quarter. LaRocca, short pass to Sarro. Slips one tackle, and it is Scavone that brings him down. That's the end of the third quarter. Sachem North up 21-0 over Lindy. We'll take a quick timeout.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Sachem North in Lake Ronkonkoma. Mike Trez and Nick Martone. Sachem on top, 21-0, and still driving here to start the fourth. They're at the Lindy 41. Quick pass. Licata grabs it. They're trying to strip him and hangs on to the ball.
Yeah, Licata does a good job just kind of running that slant from the outside, and the ball's delivered right between the two defenders, and Sachem delivering that next first down to keep this drive going.
Now they're at the 30 of Lindenhurst. Here's Spira straight up to teeth. Murgatroyd makes the tackle after a gain of 3.
Yeah, a lot of the run plays for Spira. Technically, it looks like for the most part he's between the tackles a good percentage of the time. Good tough runs in the middle.
From the 28, 2nd and 8. Quick pass left side. Nuzzy showing good speed and moves back to the inside and inside the 10.
That's number 1.
Yeah, we've seen this play work a number of times tonight. This time the ball goes out there to Nuzzy, and so that's what makes it tough to defend. Ultimately, Sachem has a lot of these receivers, a lot of these skill guys they can deliver the ball to and can make you miss out in open space there, and Nuzzy does an excellent job there bringing the ball down to the 9.
First and goal for Sachem North. LaRocca takes the snap, throws right into the end zone. Touchdown, Licata.
Rocket does a good job here delivering this football. Again on the outside, just a slant route across the defender's face, delivers the ball right where you want it, just inside the goal line. Kind of does a good job kind of maintaining that position, not allowing the defender to get across and make any kind of play on that for the score.
Barker is 4 for 4 on the extra points, and Sachem is up 28-0. We'll take a quick break.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
28-0, Sachem North on top of Lindenhurst. 10 minutes left in the game. Barker to kick off. It bounces off the chest of the returner. It is Gabe Brooks.
Again, looks like we have just a little bit of extra towards the end of that play, but as you put it, right, a little bit of a botched return there, and Lindenhurst not really able to get much going in the return game and being now pinned down deep in their own end just outside the 15-yard line.
Normally that would be Durande, but Durande's playing defense, playing quarterback, and probably took him off returns. Lindy is going to start 1st and 10 from deep inside their zone. Scavone still trying to get something going. Dances down the left sideline and picks up a first down for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, tough run there for Scavone off the left side. Has a little bit of speed right around that corner and ultimately making people miss and starting off things the right way in this drive for a first down.
First and 10, Bulldogs from the 30-yard line. Scavone bounces it inside. Grabbed by Caputo or I should say by Ziegler, and that's all he'll get.
Yeah, not a lot of space for him to go ahead and navigate there. See Sachem doing a good job getting off these blocks, really running their feet on the wrap up there until they go ahead and stop forward progress for about a 1 yard gain.
Second and 10. Durande rolls out right. Now heaves it deep. Looking for Burmeister, almost picked off. Double coverage, if not triple.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a dangerous throw here because it takes a long time for this ball to make its way downfield. Durande just trying to give time to the route to develop, but at the same time, you're giving the defense a chance to go ahead to shift to that side of the field. And like you said, almost triple coverage to that side, not allowing the completion to be made.
Nuzzy, another one of those lax bros, along with Sarro and Bouchard. He's been getting more time and doing more with it. 3rd and 9. Durande still holds. Now he heaves it deep. No receiver in the area. Cook to punt for Lindenhurst. 8:50 left in the game. Cook sends a high kick. Bounces just inside the 50 and is touched up by Sullivan.
Ball just kind of checked up there in the middle of the field. And
so Coach Frohl in his second year, Nick, took over for Coach Lombardo, who had a really good run during his time here. Three Suffolk County championships and 2 Long Island championships, one in 2017, one in 2019. The one in 19 was over Garden City in Class 2. As a matter of fact, they were the last team to beat Garden City, whose streak is now still going at over 60 games.
yeah, unbelievable what they've been able to do out at Garden City. But yeah, absolutely, right? We've seen this storied program, Lindenhurst, for a long period of time, and they're in good shape, Mike. You know, this is a huge roster with a lot of talent. Tonight didn't necessarily go the way they wanted it to go, being down by 4 scores here in the first round of the playoffs, but huge upside moving forward for this program.
We'll take a quick break. We've got a timeout on the field.
Experience. Trusted. Proven. Excellence. Over 20 years of professional sports video production. The industry standard. T&D Sports Video Production. Whether it's a single game, a whole season, or a college recruitment video, T&D Sports is your one-stop video solution.
Sachem back on offense. Alfonso gets the carry this time, and so it looks like Spear's night likely done, and it looks like it was between Alfonso and Dominique to be the heir apparent to that running back spot.
Yeah, it looks like Sachem has started to make a lot of substitutions here on the outside, a couple of wide receiver spots, as well as the quarterback position. LaRocca's night is done as well.
Come on, guys. Stay here. Tyler Jerome. Got it.
You see Sachem's huddle during this timeout. As you mentioned, Coach Caputo in his 8th year has this team really humming this year, 6-2. They started the season number 3 and came into the playoffs as the number 3 seed. There are only 2 losses, as we mentioned, Nick, to Ward Melville, and they were the team that really came the closest to beating William Floyd this year. That game went into double overtime.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's going to be very interesting to see, obviously, how the next couple of weeks play out when we expect a couple of these teams to clash again as they did earlier this season in close games.
$7:50 left in the game. Tyler Cherone is the player that's now in there at quarterback.
Great opportunity here for guys to get some minutes, which doesn't always happen in playoff games especially. Nice to see Sachem doing a good job getting those guys in, getting them some playing minutes, especially any of the guys on a younger side who are, hoping that, in the future, to play more of some of the starting roles and have these experiences in the playoffs.
3rd down. Cherone at quarterback. Hands off to Alfonso.
Von Alfonso on the carry. Tackled by number 21, Delvani Valdivia. It'll be 4th down.
Valdivia makes the stop. We did the Sachem North game against Sachem East a few weeks back. And again, once the game got one-sided, it was Alfonso and it was Alex Dominique getting a few carries at the end of the game.
Yeah, no better way to get experience than to be on the field and getting the carries and taking all these snaps. Tough to replicate, the feeling of playing on a Friday night at practice. So, big to go ahead and have these opportunities.
Fourth and long for Sachem, so Licata is going to kick it away. Got to give the crowd here credit, Nick. These folks have stuck around on a chilly, windy night here in Lake Ronkonkoma. Licata sends a booming kick over the head of Scavone. He scoops it up, avoids one man. Nice moves by Scavone, but it only gets him about an extra 5 or 7.
Yeah, Sachem North's punt team was bearing down on him, and he didn't have a ton of room, not a ton of space to go ahead and to make a play to get himself back up to top speed. He is a speedy back, and just hasn't been able to find enough of a crack in the defense tonight to get him going.
Under 6 minutes to go in the game. As we mentioned, Sachem scored on their first couple drives with just a couple plays to do it. And after that, it's been pretty smooth sailing for them as they pitched the shutout on D. Durande, pitch play. It is Vasquez I should say DeMeo who takes the carry.
Yeah, that kind of lead toss out in front, pulling guards, pulling tackles here, trying to get out in front, leading to a big play. But ultimately, Sachem doing a good job, as they have been all night on defense, making sure that they rally to the football and stopping any opportunity for that ball to get turned upfield.
Sean Marks was heavily involved early, comes back for an encore to make that tackle. 2nd and 10. Here's Scavone trying to find the sideline, and he loses his footing at about the 30.
Number 2, JoJo Scall carry. That'll be 3rd down and 4.
Third down for Lindy. 4:40 left in the game. Durande takes a high snap, hands off Scavone. Scavone fights for extra yards.
Number 2, JoJo Scall carry.
Off the right side here, looks like he's got the first down to keep the drive moving here for Lindenhurst with a little bit over 4 minutes to play.
First and 10 Bulldogs from the 36. Durande will take it himself. Trying to bounce it to the outside, now trying to cut back in. And he's greeted rudely on the sideline.
Yeah, just kind of got out there just on that QB lead and ultimately just ran out of real estate over there, and Sachem really bottling him in and being able to stop him before he's able to turn the corner.
Ooh, Rick Astley from the Sachem band there. The cheerleading staff getting Rick rolled right there. 2nd and 8. Straight up the teeth is Durande. Takes an extra shot there at the end. Third down for Lindy from the 43.
Lindy chewing up some clock here in this drive. Just a couple of short yardage plays. I think just kind of looking for that home run.
Durande tries to cut it back inside, and it's going to stop well short of the first down.
Somebody tried to give me the ref.
We got a flag in there from the far side.
Now we get the obligatory na-na-na, hey, goodbye song coming in with about 2.5 minutes left. Third and long for Lindy. Full house backfield. Scavone tries the middle, gets pushed back. Ziegler, one of the guys in there on that stop in the middle.
Yeah, Scavone running the ball there in the middle of the field. Again, a number of tough runs for him tonight.
Yeah, I want to find a few though.
Fourth down, under 2 minutes left. Cook is going to kick it away for Lindy.
Zoom in more, see if it's him. More. Zoom in more. Yeah, I think that's him, right? On the shot right here. Is that him right there?
Low line drive kick.
Okay, so he's the ball guy, yeah. No, he's the other guy. Christian, go ahead. Don't worry about the play. I'm trying to get a shot of the coach. Zoom in more. Tight as you can. Yeah, that's it. Yep, give me a shot. I put it to it. Hold that shot, Christian. It's right there. Yeah, that's good. Hold that shot right there. Unless you have to get hold that shot. Hang on. Yeah, you can.
Coach Caputo in his 8th year. Just a minute 22 left. Minute 22 away, I should say, of playoff victory. And most likely a date with Ward Melville next week.
Yeah, coach has really got to like where his team is right now. On the verge of potentially pitching a shutout here. Up by 4 scores. A couple of things maybe to tighten up before next week. A number of penalties and some things like that. But overall, really getting good play out of his offense, his defense, and his special teams tonight.
Aggravation. I didn't tell you until today about the game. All right, go to 1. All right, well, here we go. All right, you're clear, Christian. Good job. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you later. Yeah, I'll let you know.
So a couple kneel downs, and this thing is going to be over. Cherone takes the knee. They wind the clock. Approaching the 1 minute mark. I believe 2 more snaps will do it. One more snap, one more kneel down. We are under 30 seconds, and that is going to do it. As the crowd here in Lake Ronkonkoma begins to celebrate a very, very thorough victory by their Arrows team over Lindenhurst in the first round of playoffs. Let's take a look at some of the statistical leaders, Nick.
Through the air, as far as the two teams go, Lindenhurst, not a lot of success here throwing the football tonight. Just one completion out of about 11 or 12 throws here. On the Sachem side, a lot of those short completions as far as a lot of the wide receiver screens and things like that. But LaRocca completing 7 passes out of, looks like about 9 or 10 attempts. Ultimately tonight, most of the scoring was done in the first half by Sachem with 3 scores and then 1 here in the second half.
We will step away very quickly and come back to wrap this one up. Final score, Sachem 28, Lindenhurst nothing.
Jump shot, leave your knee shot? We've got specialists for that. Face down after that face off? We've got specialists for that. Half pipe leave you full of pain? We've got specialists for that. Orlin Cohen's top orthopedic team has specialized expertise and extensive training from the nation's premier programs in sports medicine, knee, shoulder, hip, spine, hand, foot, and ankle, so you can feel better, faster.
What's your vision of retirement? Does it involve traveling the world? Or maybe spending time with family? Or even just relaxing, knowing that you're financially secure? Whatever your dream, having a financial plan in place can be key to making that a reality. At Rockline Wealth Management, our team of fiduciary financial advisors has over 55 years of combined experience helping clients build out and implement financial plans up to and through retirement. Our team tailors each plan to the unique goals of our individual clients to help them make informed decisions as their life goes forward. We provide personalized strategies to help our clients navigate the complexities of retirement planning, including building out a financial plan, estate planning reviews, tax planning, and investment strategies. Helping you to define and find your freedom in retirement is our goal. So let's get planning today. Schedule your free consultation with one of our fiduciary financial advisors by giving us a call at 516-605-1624 or by clicking the link below. Thank you very much and have a great day.
28-0 is our final score from here at Sachem North and Lake Ronkonkoma. Nick, let's take a look at the way this one happened. I mean, Lindy really drove down the field well on that first drive. They went for it 3 times on 4th down, unable to punch it in, and that sent all the momentum over to Sachem North, especially when they finally were able to touch the ball.
Yeah, right away there was a response there by the Sachem offense with an 82-yard run from Saro with a little over 5 minutes left, as Lindenhurst, as you put it, had that long sustained drive where they ate up most of the quarter, but just didn't pay out in points. So Sachem jumped out to that 7-0 lead. Within 3 plays, their first 3 offensive plays, they scored twice. The second score was Licata from LaRocca, 60-yard receiving touchdown. Barker completing both of those kicks by the end of the first quarter. We're looking at a 14-0 game in favor of Sachem. In the second quarter, just the one lone score, a 3-yard TD reception by Garalo from LaRocca from 3 yards out with 3:50 remaining in the half. Sachem came real close to putting it in again before the half. Wasn't able to, so the halftime score was 21-0. And then third quarter, we saw no scoring, and then Sachem put the kind of the icing on the cake there with the fourth score. Licata again, this time a 9-yard reception from LaRocca, and Barker finishing the night 4 for 4 on extra points, bringing the score 28-0 in favor of Sachem North.
So Lindenhurst finishes their season 5-4. Sachem North improves to 7-2, moves on to the second round, where most likely they'll take on Ward Melville, try to avenge one of their 2 losses of the season. So that's going to do it from here at Sachem North in Lake Ronkonkoma, where once again our final score is Sachem North 28, Lindenhurst nothing. For everyone here on our entire T&D Sports video crew, including my partner, the Nickelback, Nick Martone, this is Mike Trezor saying thank you for watching.